before I do my shows, before I do my Ohio's on Fire shows, I like to hang out here and just relax. One thing I like to do is play on the piano because I'm a master. Check this out. Warning, the following views expressed on this program belong to that of the cast and crew of Ohio's on Fire and not of any other station or program affiliated with this show. You're listening to it. I am Daniel Diesel. This is the show where Ohio throws down. Ohio's on fire. We are all about entertainment and honesty from the state of Ohio. If something has to happen, it's going to happen on this show. I'm excited. We're having a great time tonight. I got a lot planned for everyone this evening to have a great time. For one, I'm going to have an interview tonight with an upcoming independent rock band. You should be hearing more about them. They don't get a lot of airplay, but they should be. They're a band called Harmon. They'll be here. Also, I got OMVP. I'm doing original commentary over an obscure game show. And at the end of the show, I got final message. And I might have some more surprises. I don't know. Things change in my life and here in the studios all the time. You never know what's going to happen. But anywho, I am Daniel Diesel. We're live right now. Thank you for being here tonight. But right now, before we start anything, the first thing we do on our show every week, very first thing, we need to have a talk with the state of Ohio. You know what it's all about. We got to talk about things that are going on, either with me, with the show, or things going on in the state of Ohio. And I just, I put myself out there. This Ohio's on Fire vision I have. Of course, if you have not known already, I do put my shows on YouTube, and I have a quite interesting concept of a show that I do. But anywho, the thing is, I decide one day, you've heard the term Googling, like go Google it or something, because Google is really popular. I decided a few days ago I'd Google Ohio's on Fire and see if I could find myself, or maybe someone had some reviews on me. It's very interesting what's out there. I Googled Ohio's on Fire, and I was really surprised at what I saw. Of course, I can't find all the websites that my show's connected to, but I got some. I got some reviews also. I guess some websites. I guess in the internet world with websites, I guess you can take files or you can share files, or I don't know how it all works. And I'm not even sure if it's legal or not. But these websites, they have a ways of getting a hold of your video and all of your past blogs or descriptions and whatnot. And some websites, I guess they got a hold of my material that's on YouTube mostly. And I think even some people have heard my show here in WSU. Some people had some interesting thoughts, which I'm all open for. I want to share some with you. I want to tell you what I'm talking about right now. I'm doing it right now. I'm Googling myself. I'm going to Google Ohio's on Fire. And I'll tell you what my interesting findings. I don't know if this is an issue for anyone else. Maybe even have Googled yourself, of course, unless you don't have a show that's out on the internet, then maybe you won't. But okay, Ohio's on Fire. We're going to Google it. Here we go. Wait a minute, that's not right. Okay, Ohio is on fire. We're Googling it. All right, there's stuff for me, my MySpace. Then there's the Twitter one. And, okay, here's what I was talking about. There's these third-party video file websites. I guess they somehow got a hold of my videos, and they put on their sites, and people view them and have their thoughts. One such place is www.onmp3.net, and they got a hold of one of my shows. They got a whole list. You can search me. It's all nice. And there was a I'm looking for a place that actually gave me a rating. Let's see, it was no, it wasn't. There's break.com. Somehow got a hold of me. And then let's see. There's a bunch of stuff they found. They somehow found me. Blogs at MySpace. Well, I'll put that there. All right, www.oy.com. That's what it says. It says OI. It's a restaurant website. I have no idea. And okay, for some reason my Ohio's on Fire was on there, but in a Google search, but it's nowhere to be found. Okay, there was another page. I'm trying to find that page. Oh, there you go. This one, I'll tell you the one that was really interesting, that really interested me. It's a thing called www.kinikos.net. I believe that's some type of international website. There's another one, www.ubervy.com. Anyway, they're these file video websites. They somehow get a hold of my videos. And these are international sites. They find out about it. There's another one. There's Turgian. There's a Japanese website. They had my video. All these international third-party websites. I'm not sure if it's legal what they're doing or not. But I kind of do like that. There's some international audience that are looking for my videos and want to know what I'm up to. But and I'll tell you one thing, I found this out a long time ago. I actually have some fans in Argentina. They watch my videos when I post them. They don't listen to my show yet on the radio. I don't think you can get the issue in Argentina. But there's people in Argentina that really love my show. So thank you, Argentina. Keep listening. I don't know how many of this that's listening to people in Argentina. That's just because I've never been outside. Like, I've been to parts of America, like throughout the East Coast, but that's about it. I've never been to the West Coast of America. I don't really travel much. So to hear that people from so far away that are somehow interested in what I'm doing way over here, that makes me a little happy. Shows that I got some potential. There's hope for me, I guess. So maybe that's good. So I'll pat myself on the back. You cannot see it. I'll put myself for the people of Argentina and Japan who want to get a hold of my material. I'm hot right now. Hot in a good way. Anyway, so there's that. And so I got that out of the way, but there's one more thing I wanted to talk about as part of my Talking with Ohio. One more thing I wanted to discuss. I wanted to briefly talk about the media. Just briefly, because I want to actually get into that tonight, later on in my show. But I noticed we have a lot of cool people that live around here. A lot of entertainers, radio people, rock bands, or volunteer workers. There are a lot of good people in this country, although it seems like there isn't any good people, because every time we turn on the news, read a paper, we hear someone doing something incredibly stupid, whether it's a good person or a bad person. And that's all they dwell about. Like, they did something really outrageous, and a few days later, it's on ABC News or Fox News. It isn't just in the paper anymore, and they dwell on the bad things. Like, the most outrageous thing that could happen, they gotta put it on the paper. Like, oh, this guy shot his dog today 20 times, or something like that. Something like it's simple, but we've seen it. I don't want to gross you out, but some really nasty things happen. I can only hope that, I've stressed this a lot of times, there's a lot of positive people that should be on the news instead of these bad things, these bad people, or people do stupid things. Good people that are performing, they should be on the news instead. I think it'd be really helpful. A lot more entertainers, a lot more volunteer causes, they'd be recognized if the news would focus on that more often instead of the negative stuff, all the negativity in this country. I just want to point that out because I'm going to dive more into that at the end of the show, because there's something that really does bother me. But I'm going to be happy right now. I'm going to hold that off for later, because I got fun shit and I got rock band Harmon. They're going to be here. We are back with the show where Ohio throws down. Ohio's on fire. Now I'm your host, Daniel Diesel. Now it's time for everyone's favorite segment. It is what everyone craves about. They think about it late at night. They have dreams of it. It could be nightmares. It could be good dreams. You never know. But this is what people want. It's a segment of all segments. So I'm talking about OMVP. That stands for Ohio's Most Valuable Pedestrian. And it goes to an interesting person from the state of Ohio that did something neat and cool, or they made something newsworthy that was funny. It's mostly positive. We don't give it to negative boobs on here. We give it to good people. So with that being said, It's now time for OMVP. Get my music. I got music for this. Come on now. There we go. Here's the music. Yeah. Do is Black Nads. Alright, that's enough. That's my theme music for OMVP this quarter. Hope you enjoyed it. But anywho, get into OMVP. This was kind of an interesting story. This has been going on since like late January. There's a company over in Cleveland called Hugo Boss. Although it's an international company, one of their factories is in Cleveland, Ohio. But Hugo Boss, I guess several months ago, they had seriously thought about shutting down the factory over in Cleveland, Ohio. And by doing that, they would have eliminated a bunch of jobs over in the Cleveland, Ohio area. And a lot of people were not happy with that. They got a lot of support. That and I guess Hugo Boss has been accused of interesting behavior. I guess they've been accused of doing shisty business with other companies. And the thing is, with Hugo Boss, they're a fashion company. I should say what they do, actually. They have suits, they have nice pants, and a lot of people that have gone to awards have worn some Hugo Boss. But of course, the Academy Awards, they refused they had a boycott of Hugo Boss material with this whole ordeal. And I guess Cleveland was the only place they weren't going to shut down. They were trying to really shut down things. But anyway, I got the article. It's from the Wall Street Journal. It talks about this. But something positive really happened today. I set up the negative stuff. But let me tell you what happened today. Hugo Boss reversed a decision to shut down a factory in Ohio, succumbing to an aggressive union-led campaign against a German fashion house and its privately equity owners. Workers United Union Hugo Boss announced an agreement on Friday to keep the plant open after union novation. The pact is expected to save about 300 to 375 jobs at the factory. The deal calls for pay cuts from $13 per hour to $10 per hour, according to the person familiar to the deal. So they're making pay cuts, but not getting rid of it entirely. So people will still have their jobs. And then we read a little bit more. We stood up against a multinational corporation and reversed the trend of globalization, said Bruce Renaud, president of Workers United. We are delighted that together with the trade union and our employees, we have managed to find a way of keeping our Cleveland location open while we attempt to attack the competitive imbalance of this facility, said Andrea Stocker, Chief Operation Officer of Hugo Boss, in a statement. Okay, I'm going to keep going with this. Last year, Hugo Boss, which is controlled by UK buyout from Premier, announced that it would close its sole U.S. factory at the end of April because it's not globally competitive. Okay, and let me get to the last of it. An unusual tactic, the reunion recruited actor Danny Glover to pursue his colleagues to not wear Hugo Boss attire at the Academy Awards in February. Mr. Glover, a longtime union activist, also twice visited the factory and will hold rallies with its workers. And what's the last part? Here's the last sentence to this. Okay, Premier has a roughly 7% stake in Italy's Valentino Fashion Group, which owns Hugo Boss. In 2007, the investments in Valentino has suffered from a drop in luxury goods sales, but results have improved in recent months. So all that good stuff. You can look it up. But Hugo Boss is not closing down after all. And the key player in this was a guy named Bruce Renaud. He is the president of the Workers United, the union that tried to put a stop to this. And he even recruited Danny Glover, and it was all him. He really cared. He batted 1,000 for his workers. I think he's probably everyone's most favored manager right now, or president, whatever his position is at the Hugo Boss, Cleveland, Ohio. He saved their jobs. And so Bruce Renaud, you're the president of the Workers United. You saved a bunch of jobs over in Cleveland, Ohio. Not only that, Bruce Renaud, you won another award. Bruce Renaud, you are a winner this week. You're a winner of everyone's favorite segment. You're the winner of Ohio is on Fire's OMVP for this week. Bruce Renaud, yeah! Bruce Renaud, you're the champion. You've done it once again. Actually, this is your first time, so never mind. But you've done it. You're a good guy, it seems. You went to bat for your workers. They got their jobs back. They're going to keep their jobs. Maybe business will pick up. Now that I've promoted Hugo Boss on this station, maybe their profits will triple for the next 2 days. I don't know, maybe not. But good job for you, Bruce Renor. You deserve this OMVP. Good for you. We're playing the music. Check it out. Do-do-do-do. Well, maybe play the beginning part again. Hold on. Alright, I'll play this part. This is my OMVP music for this spring. Turn this up. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Here comes the telephone line. Sing along at home. Ooh, this black nuts. Alright, that's MVP. So with that, it's time for another musical break. I'll be back with more of your favorite show on college radio. Ohio's on Fire. And you're listening to WWSU 106.9 FM, Dane's Right Choice. And you can listen to us live stream now at www.wwsu169.com. If you're not doing that already, if you're listening to your car and you're about to head home, you can continue listening to the show on the big radio or go to online, because it's a new website for us, so listen to all the shows online. But visit that website if you can, and give us some good feedback. So we're right back on Ohio's on Fire. I'm Daniel Diesel. Stay tuned. I'll explain before I start the interview. My guest tonight is Harmon. Only one band member is here, and the reason for that, they live over in Lebanon. I guess there was a serious crash this morning or afternoon, and they were on the road for it. Of course, none of them got hurt, but there was a really big jam. They couldn't get here in a timely manner. The good news, Joel, the bassist, is here. The other three bandmates are not here. Vocalist Becca Neighbor. Then you got Matt Strarcher from guitar and James Foster on drums. We'll do the interview with Joey Kirby. We'll do the interview with him, and he's with his biggest fan. But anyway, say hello, Joey. You're on right now.
Hey.
Say, all right, that's him. But yeah, and I'll get them on next year. Hopefully all four of you can come, but I understand the issue. But anyway, welcome to the show, Joey. Now, the band, Harmon. How'd you come up with the name? Who came up with the name for Harmon, and what's the inspiration for it?
Well, we're all from Lebanon, Ohio, and there's a park that we always go to play Frisbee at, and it's Harmon Park. And it's just kind of like the place where we grew up at, so we just felt Harmon was fitting, so that's where we got it from.
Harmon, all right. How long have you guys been together now?
We've been together for a year and a half.
Year and a half?
Yep.
Well, you guys have been really successful in a short time. You got a cool MySpace. You've won some Battle of the Bands. That's really impressive for a year and a half. Now, you are the bassist of the band. Who's your favorite bassist in the entire whole wide world, and why? And you is not the answer.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely not my answer. My favorite bassist of all time. Well, I wouldn't say I have a favorite. I don't know. I like Joe from Muggsy. He's probably my favorite.
All right, Joe from Muggsy.
I mean, Ross from Muggsy. Sorry, I was.
Oh, Ross from Muggsy.
Yeah.
All right, he's the greatest bassist in the world according to Joe Kirby. Great, yeah. Well, favorite and greatest, however you want to put it. Now, I gotta ask you. I'll ask a lot of people this: if you had your own time machine, you can go back anywhere in time, do anything you wanted to do. What would it be and why?
Well, probably go back to the 90s again, because I love the 90s.
Oh yeah, who doesn't?
Oh, I know. It was good times. Good times. Cheesy movies, Blink-182. Yeah. Third Eye Blind. Good stuff.
They're cheesy movies, and the movies in the 90s were great.
Yeah, they were.
But yeah, I think the 80s had the cheesy movies. But you know what? But now that I ask you this, if you did have a time machine, what would you use? Would you use the DeLorean from Back to the Future? Would you use the phone booth from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Or would you use the hot tub time machine from Hot Tub Time Machine?
Ooh, I like hot tubs, but...
Oh, it's okay. It's up to you. It's your choice.
Yeah, I guess I'd go with the hot tub just because, that'd be pretty cool. Yes,
perfect. I've asked that to like 5 different people now. They've all said the same thing. Hot tub time machine. That's everyone's favorite. Okay, now since you guys been together, do you have a like a funny road story you'd like to share? Something that the folks at home that fans of yours would love to hear.
Road story. We're pretty lame people.
Did you arm wrestle with the bandmates?
No, everyone's afraid to arm wrestle me because...
Oh.
Look at me. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big 140. No, I'm just kidding.
It's alright.
No, I don't know. We don't really have any good road stories.
You haven't been together long enough for a good road story.
Yeah,
well, maybe next
year. Yeah.
Maybe next fall. I'm gonna try to get you all guys on in the fall. You guys, it was unfair what happened to you guys, but that's okay. Okay. Well, can you answer this? Of all the venues you've played, what was the worst one? What was a place that was like a rough crowd, like they started throwing crap at you, or is there a terrible band moment you can share?
I mean, I don't know if I can say this because we might end up having to play there again.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I don't really want to mention it.
Okay, well, I won't get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, now the moon. If the moon was made out of a chocolate donut, would you eat it?
Yeah, man. That'd
yes.
be a big donut. Mm-hmm.
Talk about the Milky Way.
Milky Way.
All right. I'm going to ask a few serious questions. You live in Ohio, such as me. Is there anything, like maybe politically or economically or even a cause, would you like to see improve in the state of Ohio? Like, what type of change would you like to see in the state of Ohio, and why?
One thing I'd probably like to see more in Ohio, probably more Red Robins, because, I mean, we don't have enough of those around. Oh, dude, the Royal Burger, you ever had it?
I don't think I've had the Royal Burger, but I've had their barbecue onion burger.
Ooh,
oh, yeah.
That's good, too.
And the blue cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a Homer Simpson. And I do it perfectly.
You're pro.
I guess. I don't know. I'm a college radio guy. But, trying to think, all right, is there anything that you do, like causes or something that you think is important that, like, do you care about, well, let me ask, I guess I asked it wrong. Let me ask it this way. What hurts your feelings the most? What in this world hurts your feelings?
Probably when people just, I don't know, don't like our music, I guess, because you just put so much into it, and then people are just like, oh, you suck, and it's just, it hurts your feelings, like,
okay.
Deep down, like, it makes you want to, like, just cry.
Well, that's a good answer. Yeah, I could see that. I'd probably cry, too, if someone said I was the worst radio DJ in the world.
Oh, you're good.
I guess. Anyway, we do have fun activity, if you will. I let them choose what they want to do among several choices, and if they want like I said, it's up to them. And I gave Joe the choice. Him and his friend are going to participate or do the best. We're going to karaoke. It's the first time someone has chose karaoke. So we're going to do the best we can. And tonight, so me and the bassist Joe, we're going to sing a little song called "That's What Friends Are For." So, and I got the song queued up.
There's a reason I don't sing in Harmon, by the way.
Okay, well, good luck. I know it's funny, so all right, good luck. I'm going to start right now. Here we go. That's what friends are for.
Whew. Feeling it.
Uh-oh. Are you going to vomit?
No, I'm feeling the song, man. I'm just kidding.
Let me get it. Oh. Okay.
I feel this way. And as far as I'm concerned,
I got
the chance to say.
There we go.
Believe I love you. Never have gone away.
In the way that we today.
And then if you can remember.
Oh, yeah.
Straight from the heart.
Hey,
Keep smiling.
keep smiling.
Keep shining. Knowing you can always count on me. For sure.
That's what friends are for. Good
Times and bad times. Be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for.
Okay, I'm gonna do the Stevie Wonder part.
You got this.
It's really brief though. Hold on. When it came and opened me, and now there's so much more I see.
Drop that. Yeah.
And so by the way, I thank you. And there, I'll do this one. The times that we were apart.
Beautiful.
Use your eyes and know who are coming from my heart. And then if you can remember. All right. Okay, we're all doing it. Keep smiling. Keep shining. Knowing you can always count on me. For show.
For show.
That's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. Oh, that's what friends are for.
Oh, that's what it's for.
Yes. Here, keep shining, keep smiling. Oh, and you can always count on me. For show.
For show.
For show. That's what friends are for. The good times. Oh,
bad
the times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for.
Oh, geez, that's beautiful. You hear me?
Yeah, that was great. Keep shining. Oh, when you can always count on me. For show.
For show.
That's what friends are for. Come back. Oh, the good times. And the bad times. Oh my God. Side forevermore. All right, there's 20 seconds left. Thank God.
This better than them.
Thank God. That's what friends are for.
Yeah.
All right, that was good. We did it. Fun, Ohio. Oh my God. That was fun in Ohio. We karaoke'd, me and the Joes. I can't believe we did that. I don't know, but I guess it was funny at home. I don't know. I have it on tape, so we'll see how well it came out. I have to ask some feedback. That was a lot weirder than I expected. But it's all right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, on my part, you were good. I was terrible.
Oh, thanks.
There's a reason why I'm not a musician, I think. I would never make it on American Idol. But anyway, so what's your? I know you play the bass. Do you have a brand that you like? Talk about the basses that you have.
Well, I've got an Ibanez, and that's probably one of my favorite brands. But I definitely would like to get a Rickenbacker, but I don't have the moolah for that. But
well, maybe one day.
Oh, maybe one day.
Now I know your band you got a lot of gigs. You're really popular. I want you to plug your upcoming gigs. Let people know where they can find you in the near future.
Well, actually, we just got done playing a bunch of shows in April, and what we've decided as a band is to actually take May off to sit down and write for our new CD that's going to be coming out. Hopefully coming out in July sometime. We're going to be recording in June. We're recording at the Worship Factory. I believe it's in Lebanon, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah, nice and close with Paul Schaefer. Should be good. But that's pretty much what we're up to. But once May's over, June and July, we're definitely going to be playing a bunch of shows around this area. So definitely check it out on MySpace.
You mentioned Paul Schaefer. You mean the Paul Schaefer from The Late Show? Who'd you mention?
No, not that guy. Just some cool guy we met in Lebanon.
Oh, I'm so okay. I was just curious. Like I've maybe hooked up with him, did some duets. But oh well. But anyway, that is what they're playing. If you love their stuff, you can see them live. And no, the bassist is not the lead singer. We do have like I said, Becca couldn't make it, but you can hear the whole band. Town near you, buddy. Tell you. Anyway, and of course their MySpace. It's day.myspace.com/weareharmon. Is there another website that fans can find you at? Other places you can go to find you?
You can go on Pure Volume. We've got one of those. Twitter, and it's at We Are Harmon. Just, follow us on Twitter, because everyone's doing that nowadays.
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess.
Follow them on Twitter. Okay, is there any shout-outs you would like to give? Anyone friends, family, any shout-outs you want to give?
I guess to my boys Muggsy. I love them. They're
all right.
Beautiful people.
What about, does Joe have a shout-out? Just say hi to your mom or something?
Say hi to your mom, Joe. Come on.
Hi, Mom.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Wait, I want to add something.
Okay, go ahead.
I love you, Mom.
Aww.
She's probably not listening. But
Well, she should be. She knows.
she's
But anyway,
mad at me,
okay.
but that's all right.
A good shout out. All right, well, I am out of questions. Is there anything that I haven't asked you, something that's on your mind that you would like to add before you leave tonight? Anything at all? Happy, sad, silly?
Well, I don't know. Let me think about this. All right, something that's on my mind. Well, I don't know. I guess.
Do you love your fans?
Support local music.
Yes, for local
'cause
music.
it's awesome. It's great. There's a lot of good bands out there. A lot of good local Cincinnati, Dayton bands.
Mhm.
Like you got like All Day Holiday, the Paramedic, Muggsy. You got Tiger and the Duke. Just everything. You guys should check it out. Mainstream's not all that's out there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot out there.
Oh yeah,
And
tons.
do you love your fans?
Oh,
Yes.
I love them so much.
Yes, there you go. That's a good way to end. Next week, I'm on once again live next Thursday, 7 to 9. And you can visit me at my website, www.youtube.com/OhioF to watch all my old clips. And then you also go to www.myspace.com/OhioIsOnFire. And I got a Twitter, www.twitter.com/OhioIsOnFire. You can visit me there and find out my updates. With that, it's time for the last thing we do on the show. It's time for the final message. And there's something I really want to get off my chest. Something really serious. You hear me personally, you hear a lot of older people all the time saying this younger generation's a lot different than their generation. Just really and sometimes it's usually a negative way, almost like we're a bunch of monsters or something, like them kids and them skateboarding or their tattoos. We never had that in the 60s. We played with sticks in the 30s. All that stuff. And people are entitled to opinions. I do think that my generation, now I am talking about myself and people my age. I am 23, and there's people that around my age range. We are generally stereotyped. There's like a certain genre of thought that is associated with us. A lot of times it is negative. For some reason, why it's negative, it should be positive, because there's a lot of cool people out there. And there's bad people everywhere. I know there's some juveniles, if you will, that go to prison. But that one bad person or group of people does not represent a whole group of generations. One thing I think my generation's been stuck on, that we've constantly been labeled, was that the Columbine High School shootings. As 2 days ago, it was the 11th anniversary of that terrible tragedy, and of course, a lot of the kids that survived it, I think they're in their late 20s, early 30s now. But that's something a lot of people point to as one of the most tragic things that happened within the school. And since then, a lot more tragedies have happened on schools. It almost started a really bad trend, and my generation gets pinned with that. It's like one person brings a gun to school, then everyone's accused of, this kid's gonna bring a gun to school, or he's going to do these terrible drugs, and that's not true. And there's a few things. I think there's a reason why my generation, people my age, we get a negative stereotype nowadays. But one of the main reasons is these corporations. A lot of them upper businesses, they claim that they are the voice of young people. And that's not entirely true. At least I don't think. At least from what I've seen from their actions and the things they try to pass off. A good example of this, I guess, would be the current Hollywood scene. Like you see someone in a magazine, like a Lindsay Lohan or a Paris Hilton. They're young. They're not much older than me, but they've lived quite a dangerous lifestyle. And of course, they're credited for being role models to young children. There probably are some people that like them, but when they do something terrible, that it's like they're the goddess of the young generation. Like they do something, apparently I'm supposed to condone it. And they're people just like anyone else. But they do not represent me. The people that Columbine High School shootings do not represent me. And these upper media that think they know what I want, what I care about, they do not represent me. And a lot of things that we do like, it's been taken away. A lot of things I enjoyed as a child, and I think people that are older can actually relate. If you enjoyed something in this country, an activity, things have drastically changed, but it wasn't because of the negativity of young people or any one person that did something terrible. It's some rich people. Well, there's a difference between rich people and people with a lot of money, in my opinion. It's my opinion. It's not. I don't speak for the rest of the station. Now for people that have a lot of money, they've worked really hard all their life. They done what they could, and they're good people. They enjoy what they enjoy. And then rich people, I'm talking about these evil corporate executives. They don't care who they hurt, who they stomp over. If they think it'll make them money, they will do it. And I think those are these rich people that I speak of. A lot of times they do claim they speak for younger audiences, for people of my generation, if you will. And I like to expose that as a fraud. We do have a mind of our own. I think we can live in a good world. Young people can be in charge of a good world. And we don't need rich, dirty-minded people ruling it for everybody. You just got to know when to call them. If someone does something bad, they did something bad. They do not represent a whole group of people. We got to represent the talents of the good people all around us, the love they can share. And I like to expose that. With that being said, since May is coming up, I do a monthly feature on my show. Throughout the month of May of all my episodes, each Thursday, I want to talk about such organizations I think have given us a bad name, that they claim they know what we want, and yet they do the exact opposite, and give us a bad stereotype among older people, maybe our parents or our grandparents, and other news outlets or teachers. I'm going to try my best to expose that. Something I really want to do. I'm going to do that for the month of May. But with that, I got it out of my chest. I've said what I felt. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. That's okay. You can visit me. Give me your comments. With that, I've said what I said. And we got in tonight's show. I'm out of material. I did what I could. So hopefully you enjoyed it. And I can always try again next Thursday night. Ohio's on Fire. We're here at WSU every Thursday, at least until the end of this quarter. I got about 5 more episodes left of this season. I got next week in May. I'm then go to May 13th, May 20th, May 27th, and June 3rd. Those are my shows, so check it out. Tell your friends about me if you enjoyed it. All 6 billion of you. That's the whole universe. So anyway, with that, I am Daniel Diesel, and thank you.